So yeah, hi, Vishal this side. So I'll be just sharing you with some particular data structure things. Yeah. So hi everyone. Thank you for joining this wonderful thing. So we'll be discussing about how we can go through deep dive into DSA. So DSA is what is DSA first of all? DSA is just not just a thing like people will be wondering about like DSA this and all. So here DSA is all about like how you are putting your things like data structures and algorithms. So data structures and algorithms is not just see initially while you are working with those called DSA that will provide a very efficient role. Okay, so initially you should see like whatever and wherever the things will be going off. So you need not to be in such a way like they will be seeing that DSA is just the number and all. Okay, so here we have a lot of things like if you can see data structures and algorithms. So here it will be like more focusing on data structures. So we'll see how and what those things will matters. Okay, so now I'll be sharing you some slides so that you all can be in touch over there. Just a minute. I'll be sharing you the slide. Yeah. So now the screen is visible, I guess, for you all. So yeah. Here, like this data structures that will be playing a lot of in the major role here. So if you're going forward with the decoding DSA for carriers, okay. So this is the significance that you can whatever, wherever and wherever you are going for this data structures, you'll find like everywhere you should pay an efficient way of like being successful in this particular carrier. Not in this particular carrier, but even though if you're going in some other carrier as well, so you need this DSA as an insightful things. Okay, so even if I will tell this is my personal journey on valuable insights on like how DSA becomes a game changer. Okay, so the next thing that will be coming here with you all is like decoding DSA, how I used. Okay. So there will be three titles. Okay. Initially, secondly, and the tertiary. Wherever you are going, you need this particular thing. So icebreaker thing here will be like how you can engage those things with DSA and all. Okay. So may I know, I need answer from you all. Like, what is your biggest feeling about data structures and algorithms? For you all, this is a question for everyone. I'm just asking this question, like if you all can tell, it would be better. Problem solving, okay. Anything else? You can come up with your voice as well. If you don't want to write, you can come up with your voice as well. Critical thinking, logical thinking, Sri Akshaya, okay. Anyone else? Yeah, yeah. Whoever is like unmuting themselves, you can unmute and tell. Go pick up problem solving. See, DSA is not just a problem solving. If you can go like, you'll get a lot of aspect. Storing and processing data. No, no, that is not for data structures. That you are telling about data analytics. Here, you need not to store. can process any data. Logic, okay, that's the problem solving, optimization, the solution. Okay, so here we have a major aspect to go for, like emotional options, or like options that can conclude the emotions ranging from intimidation to excitement about some tech prospects. Okay, so that efficiency would be like somehow can, okay, so that would need not to go for those things, and that can be criminalized to see those things that can be icebreaker things for you all. So you should not just think like this just a thing, or you can be playback. So that here the optional things that can be ranging from the intimidation to the extension about some tech job spec. So what do you think? Like just by doing DSA or without doing DSA, do you get a job or not? Efficiency structures. Okay. Anything else? Anything, whatever you are there, you have knows about those things, you can tell. No worries. Anything, whatever's there in your mind. And be open up. I am the one who can clear all the things, whatever's there in your mind. I'm not just the one who can be just here and there like that. I'll be listening your words. Whatever's there, I'll listen it. So whatever things in your mind, you can ask. No issues. Okay. For backend DSA, yeah, DSA is important. Obviously, without DSA, how you can go for it? So the next thing, if I'll be going forward, is the next thing, if you can see here, is like how the big data DSA is not just in subject. Okay, so to go for some particular aspect, you should see yourself. Okay, so DSA is not just a big idea. DSA is not just a subject. Okay, you should see like those subject will come in picture, and this DSA. Okay, so you should see in some different way or different aspect. DSA is not just a subject; it's a broader perspective. Okay, and here the major primarily key differences highlights that differences between basic functioning code and scalable efficiency. Okay, so that will be more efficient. Okay, that will be efficient like some circulatory things. Okay, that can be more efficient applicatory. Then we can going for some visual metaphor. That will be some visualization and a simple comprehensive toolbox. This is just a toolbox to concept. So may I know how many you are how many you agreed that DSA is a subject? Yes, no, anything. DSA is just a subject. You can. I'll unmute myself. You you can tell. I want answer from your side. DSA is just a subject. You all can type it. Type also. DSA is just a subject or not? Yes, no.
No, sir.
NES, 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 Nine Nisha. Yeah, only one I got. I'm with you. Nine Nisha, I'm with you. DSA is just a sub. But, what but? This is not just a subject. Hari Krishna, I am with you. Yes, yes, yes. But no, no, no. So we should see in both the aspect. Okay, I will tell now. Yeah, it's okay. I got your all the answers I got. So DSA is not just a normal subject. Like you can think just to just procure those things. The normal thing, whatever you are procuring, is just a normal one. Okay, we should see in some like major aspect as well. Like DSA, you should see in some major aspect. Like you'll be dealing some other conditions as well. So over there, DSA is not just playing a playbook. So here, you need to be more perpetual on those things. Okay, so it should be like curricularly, like you should be like more familiar on those things. So next thing I'll be explaining, just be focused over there, whatever I'll be telling. Okay, so the next thing here is DSA is everywhere. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees DSA is everywhere. Google search applications. Whenever you are searching the Google, the one and the more the things, yeah, I know. Yeah. So whenever you are searching or whenever you are replying or whenever you are texting to anyone, that data structures and algorithms will work. Algorithms, we have a lot of algorithms in your search, Boolean search, and like optimal search or etc etc etc. So here quick search and as well and graphics algorithms. So yeah, if you'll be going for a quick search results like instant results, you getting an instant result means when you are searching like for example like Vedika is there, Vedika, she is searching for like Vijesha IT. So when you are searching Vijesha IT in Google, the quick search results will come. Quick search is a DSA algorithms. Okay, it is a algorithm that would work as an instant result. Like when you are asking for instant results, you will get it by billions of pages. Okay, so you will be having a billions of pages. But what you should do over there is like how the quick search is going to happening is it is not like you will be searching and you are getting the answer. You should think in such a way that you'll get a logic over there. So the logic is like when you are typing with Jesha IT, what it is doing is it they have like you have two things, okay? When you are writing something, it is fetching those things. That is fetched by having some algorithm based. So those things will come by that end to this particular end. Then the role of hash maps will come. What will hash maps will do? It enables lookups and data retrieval. Okay. And the next thing will come by graph algorithms. Graph algorithms will be doing the analyzation some side connections efficiently. So that can be worked. Yeah. Monica, anyone having any type of doubt, you can come up. No worries. I'll stop in between. I'll answer your questions. No worries. Eventually, I'll be giving you the 10 to 15 minutes, 40, yeah, 5:40, 6:40. I'll stop and I'll give 10 minutes. You can ask your questions. Okay. Till that moment, listen whatever I'm telling, even though I can ask questions from your side. Okay, so the next example I'll be giving here is DSA in e-commerce. E-commerce, everyone knows. Anyone knows e-commerce except Amazon and Flipkart? I know. You can type Amazon and Flipkart. Except Amazon and Flipkart, any yeah, Misho, good Jiva. Anyone else? Except Amazon, yeah, Myntra is e-commerce. Quick e-commerce, anyone knows? Quick e-commerce. Blinkit, yeah, Blinkit is a quick e-commerce. No, Instagram is not an e-commerce. Yeah, Zepto, Nika, yeah, that is an e-commerce. Misho already Snapdeal, yeah. Zepto, yeah. Hey, you all are ordering by the Swiggy. Swiggy Instamart, you don't know. Flipkart Minutes, not Flipkart. See, Flipkart and Flipkart Minutes. Anyone knows the difference between them? Flipkart is an e-commerce and the Flipkart Minutes is a quick e-commerce platform. Okay. Yeah. So how the DSA is coming picture into e-commerce? You know, e-commerce is usage. This e-commerce sector uses DSA in managing millions of products, okay, and personalizing the recommendations. Next, coming picture with the B2 optimization. Here, the illustration begins how the B2 optimize product data storage and retrieval. So the next come that will become as a key takeaway that is DSA maintains some organization and vast information quantities. And the next thing that comes into picture is DSA is everywhere. And you know, if you are traveling also, no, like when you are searching in a map, in a Google map, over there also, yeah, in Google map, you'll get DSA. How? I'll tell. DSA, yeah, digital algorithms will work over there. Why? It will be working with a graph theory. With a graph theory, that will underpins the route optimization capabilities and like key takeaways over there. Like the DSA exists in solving the intermittency and the optimization challenges over there. So this GPS system utilizes what it will be utilizing some like calculating optimal paths efficiently. Okay. Then the next thing is this three aspect. See, this three aspect, if you know this three aspect, you are the one who knows everything, okay? So these three aspects, importance of DSA will be on these three aspects in your three fingers, okay? So first one is value the value. Here the companies prioritizes DSS skills. Why? Companies they will be prioritizing this DSS skills to just to see the people's how they can shortlist. And next, this is beyond memorization. You can't memorize it. See, you can memorize 10 questions, 20 questions, 50 questions. With the same questions, if they'll rebuild the logic and they'll put it, you'll be confused. You don't have the answer in your hand, you don't have the solution in your mind, and you have to prove yourself. How you'll prove? No. So you should focus on core engineering skills rather than the role of learning. Okay. Next is bridging your dream job. Yeah, DSA will help. Sorry. So this will visualize this DSA as a bridge to your ideal career. Okay. Next is DSA will be a playbook, my playbook. I will tell. Okay, I'm not taking your example. I'm taking my example. My DSA playbook, the mindset. Okay. So if you want to succeed in any of the career where the DSA things will be required, you should be consistent. The consistency is the key. Okay. Wherever you're going for it, you should practice more and more. You'll get a lot of things that will be daily practice. Even if you're going for 5 minutes practice, that will also bring a lot of things. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. See, if you're giving 30 minutes of a schedule in this particular thing, you'll learn a lot. Okay. So you should think in such a way that you need not to be like a normal annotator or a one who can be like more linguistic or the person who can do pursue it. Okay. So this is just not a playbook. You should see in those things to just avoid like there will be a lot of aspect, okay, that will comes into picture. So you should see like the peoples that will be wondering all about is not just a number. Here numbers will not be a point, okay. So here you should think in such a way that you will be handling all those things that can be coming into up, okay. So you should you cannot just like one who can be just a playbook. It not just a playbook. You should be like an organizer or the one who can be playing all enable learning as well. So understanding the solution is not just a problem of everything. Okay, so I'll be just do cross with the next thing because I should make it done. Then DSA is a playbook, okay? Whatever the learning resources you are going, you should have a playbook like resource toolkit, essential books, and the practice platforms. So the practice platforms you can go for like Lead Code, Geeks for Geeks, Hacker Rank, Code Chef, Code Forces, and all. Recommended classic textbooks like Introduction to Algorithms. Even I'm writing the book that may become rarely I'll be coming here, so it will come. Okay, I'll be just relaunching it. So DSA wins. Okay, so first major approach will be naive approach. Here you have some utilized inefficient nested loops that leading to some big O of n square time that you'll not get it if you don't know anything about it, but it's okay. Have a glance over there. I will let you know. Don't worry. While we'll be doing this course launching from an initial part. I will explain you if you'll be asking, no, what is array? I'll explain it. This is a bridge, if you'll be going through this particular course DSA, you'll get a lot of things from my side. I'll explain, I'll give an opportunity to get an internship in an organization like Samsung and ISRO as well. Okay. Then the next is hash set method. So here that will be allowed detection of duplicates and showcasing like improvements or performance comparisons. So may I know like how the DSA wins as per you all? Anyone? Anyone can tell anything? How it wins? How DSA wins as per you? It is the backbone, okay? Anything? 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 Reduces time space. Okay. Anything else? Don't worry, I will tell, but I just want aspect like what and all you can explain from your side. I have a lot to say. I can, if we'll be getting 2 hours also, I'll not be bored. Okay. Yeah, helps you to solve fast strategy, optimize solutions. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so the results and the case study I'll be telling here is like efficient problem solving. So here the demonstrated the capacity for dealing the large data set crucial for an AI role. Next is like how importance of efficiency will be like accumulate the importance of efficiency for working across the tech roles. Next thing will be the final result. The results will be validated by the stamp of being hired. Next, it will come here as uh, and this is just a system designer challenges whatever I did faced. And next, how the DSA wins. Okay, so if you can see like how this DSA and array list it is mentioned in the above, you can see importance of structures. That will be decision making between the linked list and the array list that is highlighted. Okay. Next is like how favoring real-time processes works. Like LinkedIn favored real-time process due to rapid insertion and deletion capabilities. Okay. Next, it will be coming into picture as visual summary that visually that will be helping summarizing how each data structure functions efficiently or effectively in context. Next, the result will come as the data structures choice, like how you are taking this as a choice and the reliable solution that critically efficient performance in space tech. Next is like visual identity, like depict some commitment. Yeah. Now the phase will come, okay? Like how we will be doing in Vijay Shah. So initially the phase, there will be 3 phases, okay? As per us. Initially, we will be winding up like around 3 to 4 months will be, this is around like 6 month course or 5 to 6 month of course, if we'll be going perpetually. So initially it is like a foundation phase, like 3 to 4 months will be going for foundation. Means wherever you will be getting like what things you should learn or whatever the things you should grab it. Okay, so that is a foundation phase where you will be learning. Okay, it's just the learning phase for you all. Next is a practice phase where for a month or a couple of months I'll be giving the question set or the some like descriptive things that will be helpful for you all. Okay, so you'll not get bored. I'll bet on it that you'll not get bored, but you'll get enjoy. You'll enjoy it. Like how I'll be teaching is you'll be enjoying. You can ask my students who will be like I'm guiding this particularly thing and as well other things as well. You'll not get bored because I'll be the one who will be giving you all those aspects. Like in what like whatever the way you'll be getting it, I'll explain it. Then the third phase will be advanced preparation. So this preparation phase, it is like some students they can get it in a 1 month, some they'll take 1 year, 2 year, or some can get in 3 months. But if you'll be coming with us, if you'll be more in the foundation phase, then for sure you'll get it. For sure you will get it. Next thing is your roadmap, where first is operational, then implementation, then is focus. Okay. Next is the third phase, that first phase and the final tip, where you'll be mastering those things or engaging in mock interviews. We'll be conducting some mock interviews and prioritizing understanding those things. Then QA and networking opportunities will be invitation for the questions, contact details, and all as well. Okay. So here my LinkedIn account is there in the slide. And now I'll be asking the questions from you all so that you can ask whatever the question and the queries is there in your mind. I'll be very happy to honor you all so that you can just, yeah, sure, Mohammed Shahid Zeb. Yeah, you can ask a question, anything. You can come up with your voice or you can just put in a chat as well. How do you Okay, how do you approach a problem when the optimal solution is not obvious? So it's not like just you just see those things and you are applying. Okay, it should be like whenever you are like seeing those things, so you should be more curious about it. Okay, so that would be great if you are like more punctual over there. So if those things will be coming into a picture, so the question will be for you. It is how do you see when the optimal solution to a problem is not obvious. Okay, so the best approach is to use a systematic, like multi-step process. There will be a multi-step process. If you know, multi-step means that focuses on understanding. Okay, first understand the root cause. Okay, then gather the data. Okay, then iterate through a potential solution. Getting my point? It's called a solving approach, where the widely recommended framework for like addressed complex ambiguous problem. So there will be three part. First, define and analyze it. Second, gather information. Third, break it. Break it in the parts, then evaluate and select it. Or else you can iterate and adjust it. So if this will be the question from your side, I will be telling that you should go in a multi-step process that will cause a systematic approach. Mohammed, you got the answer? How to build logic building ability. The logic building ability is like see whenever you are doing, see, don't start with the hype questions, do start with the star patterns. Jiva, start with the star patterns like line length. You just see how you can build triangle or you can build a rectangle or star. So these all things will be in such a way then you can get it. Anyone else? Anyone else who is having any type of question can ask. No issues. I will be here. I'll honor you. I'll ask, reply all those answers, whatever you will be asking. Anything from your side, please ask. Anyone else having any doubt, any type of questions? I am here to answer. Okay, so I'll ask the questions. It's implement everything from scratch first or use built-in methods. You can use built-in method, but if you are starting it, so better to scratch from scratch first. Okay, it's better because you don't know anything about it. You do from scratch. How to decode when we get the logic, them not direct implement code. See, first I'll just telling you. First, don't just see those things. Okay, how to figure out? Just a minute. One by one, I'll answer the questions. First question I should see here. So I'll be answering here the question for Thulabsam Sanik. Yeah. So this particular question, how to decode when we get, so it should be like more contiguous to see directly implementation is like you can go for it, but you can refine the logic. Okay, first refine the logic. First go for the plain language like pseudocode, right? Out your solution in a simple step-by-step process. Then you visualize the flow, then break it down. The next step will be implement step by step. Then the third one is to bridge the gap between the practices. Then you get it. Then the next question, just a minute, I'll be answering the question of Harini M. I'm telling the answer for Harini M now. So here the choice of data structures depend on the specific problem, okay? Like requirements, constraints, and the type of operations needed. Next question from, just a minute, Mohammed. First I'll ask the question of Mohammed. Yeah, Mohammed Sahib, how do you decide which data structure to use when multiple works? So the choice of data structures depend on specific requirements of problem, primarily efficiently in terms of time and space complexity for anticipations. Okay. Like when multiple data structures could potential work for a given problem, the decision is typically based on some detail analysis and complexity, space consistency like that. Next is, sir, what type of data structures? One by one, please. In platforms like commonly used questions, these all things will be there. No worries. These all things will come. How do you study the topics, like which pattern start first, like roadmap? That we will be telling in the session when we'll be continuing this thing. We will be telling in the session. Don't worry. How do you decide which data structures to use for a given problem? It depends on a specific problem, like complexity and everything will be there. Any other question? Anyone having any other question can ask, because till Deepak Kumar, I did answer the question, whatever they'll be asking. Any other question from your end? Okay, now the DSA play in a system designs. In system design, you can play a lot of roles in the large scale applications. Explain about complexity. So complexity will be like while you are describing it, you should be like more efficient. Like whenever those things will be coming in terms of complexity, you should be like more ambiguous. So there will be a lot of differences in like O and complexities will come up. So for sorting, it's better to learn one best overall algo or all algo. You should learn, yeah, Jiva, you should learn all algos. Because if you don't know, like, it's okay if you know one algo, okay, and you'll get the question of different algorithms, what you will do? You'll stuck. You'll stuck over there. You will not go off. You'll be running behind. So these all things matters a lot. Anyone else? How to approach problem solving in many platforms? Not many platforms. Vidya Bharati, it's like you can approach by different. You have some sorting algorithms. Okay, just have a glance over there and you'll get the answer. I'm asking for a particular type of problem. So particular type of problem will be there, but still those things will be there. Like for a particular type of problem, she's asking, Jiva is asking, for a particular problem, you don't have anything. Like if you have some like problem solving mindset, you will be approaching. You just see like what time complexity will be working over there. According to that, you can align it. Anyone else having any type of question? Because see, no one leaves here. You'll get opportunity. We will bring those things like here. They'll be giving an opportunity where they'll be asking the questions. They'll be giving a Google form or something like questions. Who is getting like first, second, third prize or something like that? They'll give some prizes or they'll give opportunity to just be available here. Like for the winner, you don't need to pay anything like that. Anything else? Anything, any question is there? Please ask. No issues, no worries.